Good evening, and you know what? Today I have come to ask myself some serious questions about why I am not so diplomatic and why am I destructive. So, today I was hearing this podcast in the morning by Vishen Lakhiani, and I think it's not Vishen Lakhiani, it was Jason Goldberg. Yeah. So, during my sessions, I was just walking past what they were talking about. So this was the part of discussion that why some people are self-destructive. So they changed the whole preview of the self-destruction for me. I mean, first time I saw self-destruction as a sort of respect with a lot of kind of gratitude that if I do so, if anybody does so, must be extraordinary. So they were giving a logic that people who are self destructive, at least they have some sort of averseness to something. So, some logic they were giving on those lines. But the question back to me now, diplomacy and calculated stuff doesn't come to me. I mean, this has left me very, very awkward at times, many situations, many people. I've always been a blunt person as in very direct. If certain things are not done that way, it's not my way or highway. It's not like that. For me, coming from Fauji family, things are to be done in a certain manner. Things are to be done in a certain protocol. They have to be time managed. They have to be, I don't know about realistic because I have never done anything realistic in my own life, so I can't boast of that part. But yeah, for me, end of the day, there has to be something to show back to myself. What have I done with my mind today? What have I done with my soul today? What have I done with my time today? What have I done to myself today? So that makes me little kind of hyper in the sense I have always been very, very like this. I mean, whether I was studying or whether I was, uh, in job or anywhere, at certain point, at certain time, I would be doing a certain thing, and that finishes the matter. And sometimes I feel very, very awkward because it looks like as if my world involves or world evolves or world revolves around basics, the deep dive things, the worldly things, the practical outreach, the larger scheme of things. I miss them, and I don't blame them. Blame myself. I mean, you're fighting with a lot of elements. I don't know whether it's a real fight or whether it's fighting demons in my mind. But I have always observed, when I was growing up or when I was studying, it's the environment that matters. The environment has to be very, very fluid. It has to be like smooth and it has to be like uh, vibrating and it has to be like fun to be. I mean, you can be hell serious at delivering deadlines or you can be hell serious with the life. You can be doing very, very responsible stuff. But I don't know. I mean, this is a little bit too much of expectation, right? I want to close the chapter by saying that it's only my problem that I think too much and I have always I'm a problematic person or something. These are very general questions, right? And I'm asking myself today, why am I not why am I not hypocrite? Why am I not so diplomatic? Why am I not little bit kind of chup chap? I do my stuff. No idea. There are a few personality traits, Without them, I won't be me. So I have to put up with these whatever things. Transformation can change things, right? Maybe. You know what? Boss is very sweet. You know what? Whenever I am in trouble, in general, I keep on getting in troubles because of my overthinking nature, because of my little, I don't know, but it's entirely my fault. So, when you go to him, he has two things to offer. First thing is read the book. Okay? Did you read that? And wherever trenches I am in, I hear the joy in his voice when he says, "Have you read that?" I'm like, the first thing that comes to my mind is a smile. A big, big, fat smile. Okay? His second favorite thing is getting the FAQs written. I mean, what is the data driven things? So, yeah, that's very fair and very scientific way of doing things, of figuring out things. And most of the times, I just listen to him when he says, that book, I'm going to refer you that book. I'm going to refer to you another book. And it just uplifts, it just lifts up, and you feel very miserable more. Why are you doing this to the people around you? Is there anything you can do to get off this phase, this inner trauma or inner conflict or overthinking, or simply not reading that book, right? Can you get over that? I don't know. But some things are serious because people like me have an expertise to make the things look very serious, very grim. I don't know. There might be some gravity in that. There might be some kind of really serious stuff, but there might be really not any serious stuff. So, I have whole night to think. But I am not going to do that. I can read a book, right? Let's go 5 hours.